All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Queen's Cast, episode 10. The
Big
10th,
one.
the 10th episode, Zona. We're here. 10 episodes. It went by so quick. That's what? Is that
It
like
did.
3 months? It's close to 3 months, right?
Just
Three,
about, yeah.
3 months. So,
hmm
it's me and Zona tonight. Steve is not here this week. Steve is dealing with things, so he is taking the week off. He'll be back next week, hopefully. So we got no singing with Steve tonight either. But I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. That's gonna be the intro for all my stuff moving forward. Rhino Live is live. It's happening. It's here. The change is going through. If you are here right now, you see it says Rhino Live on the bottom. Shout out to the dude who has Rhino Live as his name here on Twitch with 100 followers. It hasn't streamed since 2015. Maybe put an underscore on my name. But it's all good. It's all good. Much forgiven, much forgiven. It still comes up for us when you search it. So, Rhino Live is here. This is the Queen's Cast, though. Zona is here, my co-host. Zona, how you feeling today? How you feeling on this fine Sunday? It was a beautiful Sunday today, actually, over here in Rhode Island.
It was.
How you feeling
It
today?
was I'm a little tired, but that's absolutely normal for me. I'm
Yeah.
perma EB. Pretty good though. Had some con prac earlier with my NA boys. I faced them. We had Gabs come and sub
Nice.
for my team to play against them. She 1v3'd them.
Uh,
Was absolutely disgusting. But
yeah.
pretty chill day. Watched some movies.
What movies did you watch?
Played some Apex. I watched the second one in the Divergent series. I forget the name of it. It starts with an
Is it
A, I think, like
is
Allegiant.
Ascendance, isn't it?
I'm looking it up.
Isn't it Divergent, Conversion, and Ascendance? Is that what it is, or something like
Oh,
that?
it's Divergent, Insurgent, and
Insurgent,
Allegiance.
no Allegiance.
So I watched Insurgent, and then I think I have like 45 minutes left of Allegiant.
It's a good series, actually. You know, it's
I
underrated.
like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I've watched it. I just don't remember. You know, I remember. I know the premises of it, but I don't remember watching it like thoroughly. Like, I hate to rewatch it. It's on my it's on Prime, right? It's on Prime TV. I think it's pretty available. But yeah, there you go. Nice Sunday, bro. Fucking movies, chilling. I love that. That's great. Great
Mhm.
for you. Great for you.
And it's a cool
Um,
70 degrees outside.
right. That's what I'm saying. It was like 52, I think, up here, but it was windy,
Oh,
so it was a little.
that's nice.
It was a little chilly, but it was nice. You know, it was nice. It's almost here though. Spring's almost here. It's almost here. It's almost full blown spring.
I
But
love that.
tonight's show we got a nice special guest coming on tonight. We got Ness coming on later with from Risen Rose, so that should be fun. I mean, I've known Ness for a while, so it's kind of my homie. So it'd be cool to have a homie on the show, especially because we got no Stee here, so it'll be fun. But we also got to be talking about some things. We take a little different approach this episode. Means what we were talking about before. Like we were a little too organized, I think. A little too like it just didn't seem fluent, you know? Like it seemed like forced some of the topics we brought up. We try to make like these like
Yeah.
what are they called? The segment titles and shit. And like it's good and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if we had sponsors, you know, I mean, if you want to sponsor the show, I mean, we could definitely make a segment for you. But we don't have that. So I would make segments for nothing, you know. So what we're gonna do is we're just kind of gonna run it down. Just gonna run it down, like Gabs does, right? Gabs runs it down. We're just gonna run it down.
Yep.
We'll start off with kind of like what happened this week, and then we'll talk about what's happening in the future and what roster changes, yada yada yada. So first off,
We're just
Zona,
gonna be yapping.
yeah, we're just gonna yap. I'm in a yapping mood today. I really am. But Zona, hit us with some info about what happened this week regarding we had Rose Cup, we had Boom and Women's Circuits quals, we had
Mhm.
some other things as well. So why don't you hit on that real quick?
So, starting with Rose Cup, since I have that up first, it was group stage 4, apparently. Insomnia came in first, TSM came in second, DZ in third, PPG in fourth, Weewoo in fifth. Solus, surprisingly, came in ninth.
Solus, brother.
That was an interesting one.
What's up, Solus? Solus, bro. They came out of nowhere, Zona. I ain't gonna lie.
They
Okay.
did.
Let's talk about them real quick while we're talking about it. Let's talk about it real quick, okay? So
Yes.
before that LCQ, or whatever you want to call it, the Rose Cup Week 4,
Mhm.
I followed along. I didn't get to watch party as much as I wanted to this week, But during the middle of the week, I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday, Solus. They dropped over 100 points in both of your lobbies.
Yeah, they did.
And
they did.
where the fuck did Riley come from?
I have no idea, but holy shit, is she good?
Yo, I think she might be like a top 5 player out of nowhere,
Literally.
bro. Like I saw her play in the she might have Princess Cup finals.
Mm-hmm.
She might have been Princess Cup finals for that day, but she's definitely not at that level. So I mean, she dropped what 28 kills I think on Wednesday or something like that. Like holy cow! Like I don't know where she came from. I don't know where she came from.
That number.
It was higher.
She had 36 kills.
36 kills, bro. What is she on?
148 points.
That was the first day. Because there was 2.
Yeah.
Right?
That was on Wednesday, and then on Thursday she had 28 kills, 9k damage, and they had 112 points.
Cake. But hey, I mean, I don't know what the lobbies were like, yada yada yada. But I mean, hey, Cree. I mean, with her IGLing and whatnot for Solus, if that's the new team,
He just snatched her up.
You snatch up Ira from Gang. I mean, that's a stud right there too. And then you bring Riley in. I mean, Riley might be on the come up of Rookie of the Year. If we had to give out a Rookie of the Year for Women's Comp, I think Riley would be on the front runner right now with her and
absolutely
her and probably Vino Secrets from Lunar. So I mean, it's between the two of them. But Riley has impressed me tremendously. I pulled her up on the watch party on Friday, and they didn't go as crazy as they did those past 2 scrims, but still, the way the positioning she gets and the angles that she can provide for the team is just phenomenal. And the comms are just good. The comms are like what's the word, Zona? Minimal. I don't know. Not important. They don't talk a lot. Riley doesn't speak much. Her comms aren't. She lets Cree talk. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. But the angles that she creates in that process is just phenomenal, and I'm super impressed. I'm super impressed.
Me too. You want to hear something crazy?
Hit me.
She has 84 games on Overstat.
Yeah, like Riley, where'd you come from, Riley? What's good? Are you console? Like, what's good? We need to get Riley on the show. That's what we do. We need to get Riley on the show. We got a question.
Her first scrim where she appeared was on March 14th. She literally appeared out of nowhere because that first scrim was women's circuits.
Who'd she play with? Do you know?
Let me look real quick.
She stole it. She was supposed to be on Ren's team
and Miss Oh Miss. Yeah,
right,
that was with Decode.
That was Decode's third. Now they've broken up. They've broken up. So now they're LF1ing, I believe, and they're not under Decode anymore. They've changed names to Rain.
Mm-hmm. And it's her and Light.
Her and Light. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But okay. All right. So let's continue on our path. So Solus, they're here. Riley is here. I mean, holy cow, is she here? She is ridiculous. She's in my thing you just watched. She won that game. I think that was recent. Maybe last week. She won the game as a solo. Mm-hmm. I was just like, what the hell? I wonder, like, who is this girl, bro? Where did she come from? But all right, continue, Zona. We're done talking about that. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay, well that is that for Rose Cup. For Boom XWC, because I refuse to call it Throwdown Friday because that just sounds.
Come on, Zona. We've given you suggestions, though.
I know. I wanted to call it Freaky Friday, but
Freaky Friday's lit. I like
but that can come off a little weird, especially
come on, it's how you think. Well, come on. I mean, Lindsay Lohan went crazy in that.
That's exactly why. That's exactly the movie I was thinking about when I thought of Freaky Friday.
What else? Would you
I literally just think about it for a moment. Think about it for a moment.
We're playing Apex over here. Come on.
But So for for Boom, LG Red came in first this last qual, Enlighten in second, Sin in third, Solus in fourth, TSM in fifth, Geekin in sixth, Vibes in seventh. DZ had a very shocking 10th place in quals on
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
They had a very off day.
They've been having a couple of those. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. I try to bring them up on the watch parties. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but they have a major delay on their streams, like heavy
Yeah,
delay.
I'm pretty sure they always do 2 minutes for stream sniping, regardless of what it is.
I get that, I get it, but it makes it really hard for me to have them on the screen.
Yeah.
So some weeks I do, I'll deal with it, and it's like okay to have, especially if they win. Like I can always
Mm-hmm.
have their POV.
Mm-hmm.
But I've noticed they've been struggling some days, recently, especially recently, where these qualifiers are just regular scrims. They seem to be kind of it, they're so talented though, like
They
especially
are.
all three of them, like individually.
Yes.
I don't know if it's like a ego thing. I don't know what it could be, but there's something going
I
on.
think they're just I was talking to their coach the other day because they were having actually on Friday I was talking to their coach and he was asking me if they have to keep the stream on and I was like one of them has to be streaming, like that's just, like the rules that we have set because it's a qualifier. And he was talking about how they've been like trying to change some things. I'm not going to go into detail because obviously that is their strats. But he was saying that they're trying to like tweak some things, do some different changes, and it seems to be a little bit hard to, I guess, like adapt to.
Okay.
But I gotta say, for the stuff that they're changing, they're doing fantastic in my opinion. I feel like if I had to make those kind of changes, I would probably be dead last every single scrim and
Yeah,
qualifier.
yeah, that's
Like
true.
they're pushing through it, and I love them for that.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean they're super talented, so I can't imagine it's gonna last too much longer, And I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I believe in DZ. I mean,
I do too.
I going into Queens Cup Finals, especially, we bring that back real quick. I mean, I honestly thought they were gonna win. Talking behind the scenes, like they were the team I picked. Between
Mm-hmm.
the grind squad and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
we talked about who we thought were gonna win, and Insomnia was a favorite because they started with 10 points, yada yada yada. TSN, usuals, but Dark Zero, just the way they play the game, I just you know it, they're just super talented, and I'm surprised they're not more successful when it comes to other tournaments and whatnot. So hopefully the changes
Mm-hmm.
help them and they can succeed in the future. We have a lot of stuff coming up.
Definitely.
We have a lot of stuff coming up, Zona. A lot of stuff.
We do. Oversight starting this week. Cookies Clash this weekend. There's the qualifiers. Well, not like today, this weekend, but like next weekend.
Yeah, a week from today will
I
be
just
day
confused
two.
myself.
You confuse yourself a lot, Zona. Common thing.
I'm not the brightest person, okay? I'm just here to yap,
Oh,
okay?
we're
I'm here to yap and
yappers.
I'm here to voice my opinion on things.
We're yappers over here. No, we got oversight. That's exciting. I'll be watch partying that,
Hmm.
and then we got it's a ladies' night, right?
Yeah, we got ladies' night on Friday with Boom and Maz.
Nice, nice. We love
I'm super excited for
opportunities.
that
We
one.
love the opportunities for the ladies, man. That's great. And then Cookies Clash. I'm super stoked. We had Cookies last week on the show, which is a phenomenal guest. Phenomenal guest. She gave us a lot of insight on what it's like being a TO in the women's scene, and what it's like being kind of on
Mhm.
the newer side of it, and what it takes and whatnot, which was fantastic. Great insight. Um, but the Cookies Clash is gonna be fire, bro. Like I mean,
I'm super excited.
I'm gonna be casting it on Sunday and the finals. I'll be casting. I won't be able to cast the first day because I have my daughter's seventh birthday party. She's having friends over for a movie night, so I'm not gonna be
Hey,
able to
that
be
sounds
there.
so exciting.
Nah, I don't know about that. You know, Does not
It
sound
is
exciting.
so exciting.
Nah,
It's so exciting. I wish I could be a kid again just to experience having a sleepover or like having a movie night for birthdays. On my 10th birthday, High School Musical 2 came out.
I'm good, bro.
So we had a High School Musical themed
Good.
sleepover party
Yeah,
for
there
my
you go.
birthday.
Sounds terrible. Sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
It's so much fun.
Is it? You know,
Yes, it
I
is.
don't know what y'all
That
do
is
with your.
gonna be a memory that your daughter will remember
I don't
forever.
know what you guys do with your sleepovers, bro. But yeah. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on real quick. We're gonna move on. All right, so Cookies Clash coming up. Very exciting. We got Rose Cup, LCQs, and finals. That's gonna be this month as well. So a lot of stuff
Yep.
happening here for the women's scene. So very exciting. I like to see it. We love to see it. You know, we absolutely love to see it. Queen's Cup will be back in May. And we have some other things we'll announce after the interview, which is coming up here in a couple minutes. But before we do that, we definitely got to touch on these new teams, Zona, because we have a lot. We already talked. We already talked about Solus. Solus is here. That's Cree, Riley, and Ira, formerly of Gang. So that's exciting. That's a very good team, as we can see. We've already seen it. Very, very good team. But what else we got, Zona? We got some other teams that we got to look out for here.
We got Geekin.
Egan. They showed out during the Queen's Cup.
They did.
It did. Who's that? Is that's Banks V Roses?
Banks V and oh my gosh, the name is slipping. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm literally about to look through signups right now. That's so bad, but I'm about to look through signups because I've been playing. Oh, it's Eru. Ewa.
Okay. All right. That's so right. funny thing about that name. Funny thing about that name, brother. I do not know how to say it. So if you see me saying your name wrong, please correct me, because I've been told two different things. I've been told Ewa and I've been told Eru. So I don't know if it's Era or Eru. So let me know.
Well, I mean, Ewa is
that was her name before.
Yeah.
Now she changed it.
Call her that.
Right. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I should call it Eru or Ewa. So
I mean, either. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, because I mean, as the caster, you know, I try to do my best. I do my best. Trust me, I do my absolute best to get your names right. I do. I really do. I really do. Sometimes it's frustrating, you know, but it's all good. It's all good. That's what we're here for. But who else we got, Zona? A couple more teams.
Let's see. We got Rain coming back. We have Light and Ren. We mentioned that earlier. And I actually, while I was looking through the signups, I saw their signup is with Techni on Monday.
With who?
Techni. It's not an it's just Techni. And then there's nothing on Tuesday. But Wednesday scrims, they are signed up with Miss Don't Miss.
So I think that's who. So I thought that's who that third would be.
I thought so too.
Because that's who Ren was with Decode, right? It was Miss Don't Miss, Ren and Riley. But then, well, before Riley was with Almond Milk, right? And then Almond Milk got canceled out or whatever happened there. So it was Ren, Riley, Ren, Riley, and I thought Light Years would get brought on. So, you know, because they're close, Ren and Light, they're like best friends, right? So
yeah.
So I thought that's what would be the third with her and Miss Don't Miss. So I'm excited for Rain. I'm excited to see Ren and Light back together. That's for sure, 100%.
Me too. There's
Light Years one of the best Watsons we have in women's comp.
I'd say she's literally one of the best zone IGLs too.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see them come back.
She knows her zones so
for sure. It's about Enlighten Zone. Let's hit on Enlighten.
I was literally about to say I see on our list.
They've been showing out. They've been showing out, bro.
They have. It's Jen, Lorena, and Aura.
That's a good fucking squad.
That is a team.
I ain't gonna lie. I had Aura's fucking POV up or the watch party on I think it was yours Boom on Friday.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I had her. I definitely had her up, and they were phenomenal. They were in first place throughout most of it until the end.
Yeah.
But They're very talented, bro. Very, very talented. Great rotations. Aura is
No.
somebody that I've been watching for a bit now. She's been kind of LFTing, trialing with different teams, playing with different teams, but to
Hmm.
see her find her groove with the squad here in Lighton is definitely a team to look out for as we move into these major tournaments and whatnot in the future.
Big time.
And what about you,
Big
Zona?
time.
What's going on with
Oh yeah.
vibes? Come on, it's on the list here.
Uh
Come on, it's on my list. Let's
yeah. So it's me and Nuggies, obviously. That's my duo. We're actually currently trialing Non this week. It's not really something secret, so I guess I can talk about it because she's on all of our signups for the entire week. I am super excited because Non is such a good player, and I just can't wait to see her frag. Like that girl can shoot. We were doing 3v3s yesterday. Holy crap. The other team literally thought that she like had no recoil.
Yo, no one's crazy. Yo, no one,
She is.
no one's nuts, bro.
Non is
I wasn't
crazy.
on the non train for a while. It took me a little bit to get onto her train because I didn't really know who she was. And then I had
Uh-huh.
seen her play with Poison a couple times during the Princess Cup and Queen's Cup
Mm-hmm.
shit. But recently she's been playing with Rainbug. And
Mm-hmm.
I had Rainbug up on a couple of the POVs during the watch parties and no one, bro. Yo, she got a beam on her, bro. She got a
She
beam.
do. She really do.
And she's a pred. I didn't know she
She
was a
did.
pred. I didn't know she got it
Yeah,
like that.
she do. And she came from console and
Ah,
she just kind
okay.
of like popped out of nowhere and still has those beams and I'm just like, "Holy shit."
Console preds,
That's
but they come out
insane.
of nowhere. They just pop up, They pop up and take over. You gotta be careful.
Like Envy.
Yeah, like Envy. Yeah.
Literally like Envy.
Great example. Why Envy?
Yes, literally popped up,
Listen,
came out of nowhere, boom. Now she's on one of the best teams in women's comp.
she's one of the best players in women's comp. I remember YMV signed up for a duos tournament while she was on console. She played with some dude, I forget who it was. She signed up for one of my duos tournaments and I was like, holy shit, Blunt, this girl is insane. Like, I think they won. I'm pretty sure they won. Or they came in second or some shit like that. I was like, Blunt, this girl is going to be like, she's going to get signed. I remember tweeting about it. You could ask her. You could ask. I've been on Envy's train for a while, and she is insane. So to see Non kind of taking that same path,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be a huge pickup for you, Zona. Huge pickup.
Definitely. I'm
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Now you just need to sign Stee as your coach, and you guys are good.
No, we got Brendan. You
Oh, I
know,
mean,
like
I guess that
the
works.
pro player.
I guess that
The pro
works. Yeah.
player.
But
I mean, at
speaking of
that point we
Stee,
would be we would be
speak.
triple roller. So it makes sense.
So, what's wrong with that?
I'm just saying it's easier for a roller coach to coach a roller team than it is
Oh no, I was
an
just busting.
M&K coach.
I was just shouting Steve out. But no. Real quick before we bring on Ness, because Ness is coming on here in a second. Here, we have a couple more things we'll talk about real quick. Quick shout out to one of our co-hosts who's not here tonight, Steve. Big shout out to Steve. Very happy for him. Very excited for him. He has started to pursue his future in Apex on the coaching side, and I really think that is spectacular. It's really good to see that you're recognizing your ability to know the game at a veteran level, and rather than competing to help out these other teams perform at a higher level, and you're signing on with a team, X Girls, who have definitely struggled, to say the least, and they definitely need guidance. And for you to sign on with a team like that is massive for the women's scene, and massive for yourself. And I'm excited to see what you can do with the Hex Girls. I think they're very talented, and you're also picking up little individual trials as well. And I'm sure people have seen it on Twitter. But I'm super excited to see what you can do with the Hex Girls. I'm excited for the Hex Girls themselves as well. Big shout out to them though, real quick. Big shout out to the Hex Girls, man. They go through a lot, and it's not easy to continue to, go through what they've been going through and to see, them to want to get better and want to grind, and to bring on a coach and to learn. Giving Steve a shot like that is massive, and I'm super excited to see what he can do. Super excited to see what he can do. What do you think?
These girls are great. I'm so excited for Steve, and I'm so excited to see where he takes the Hex Girls and how they take his coaching and apply it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I just looked at your chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at my chat too. I'm gonna ignore it. We're gonna ignore it here. We gotta get Ness on here. We gotta get Ness on here. But
I'm
listen.
just gonna cover it with Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am super excited to see where the Hex Girls go now and how they take his coaching and just fly with it. I'm super excited to see how
Yeah,
well
I
they do.
think it's going to help a lot. I mean, the only way is up. You know, with the position that they're in, the only way is up, and I think Steve is definitely going to help with that. But before we bring on Ness, one last thing is the Lost Licks breakup. I think that was a massive thing that happened recently. Something that we should not overlook. There's 3 very talented ladies there. We know that Nat has been trying or playing with her old squad, Sin, which is exciting. It's a very fucking good team. So to see them back together, we had their POV up too this week on the watch parties. So happy to see them back together. But I'm more happy to see where Toucan can go because I am a big Toucan fan. I've been watching Toucan for a while, and I think she's a very, very talented player. She IGL'd me. Listen, okay? Like, I'm not terrible at the game, but I'm not good. Okay, I'm not on the level that she's on. And we played in a Raiden Royale together, and our third did not connect. It was just me and her.
Oh,
and
gosh.
And she IGL'd me to a top 3 situation. Shout out to Toucan. Toucan's crazy. I want to see her succeed. I really do. So hopefully she can find a situation where it fits her as an IGL. So there's a team out there that's a duo that Toucan can deal with because it's not easy to deal with a duo. Because, I mean, there's plenty of duos out there that need an IGL, but it's not always as easy as just signing on. You need to make sure the duo can deal with you, you know, and you got to make sure you can deal with the duo. So there's one team in mind that needs an IGL that has very, very cracked out fraggers that I think would be a fantastic fit for Toucan. And I don't know what the situation it is with Toucan. I don't know if she's going to continue to compete. I don't know what she's got going on. I haven't really dove too deep into it. I don't really know that much, but Alligator and Ange, probably 2 of the most talented fraggers we have in women's comp that have just been LFTing forever, whatever reason it may be. But they bring in an IGL like Toucan. Just saying. I put things together before. That's all I'm going to say. Do what you want that as you please, but we're just going to move on because we got Ness to bring on here. So we got Ness. We're already 6 minutes behind. Great talks there, but chat, it is time. Ness, you're in the chat, so you're already going to know what's about to happen here. I'm pulling you in. We got Ness from Risen Rose coming on. I've known Ness for at least 2 years now. It's got to be a 2-year point. Maybe probably more than that, actually. But she's coming on the show right now. We're going to talk to her about her journey. We're going to ask her some questions regarding her situation with Risen Rose, yada, yada, yada. So, if you are in chat, exclamation point Ness should work. If it doesn't work, I apologize because I did just change my name over and things are kind of wonky. I'm not sure if it'll work or not. I'm going to pin it to the chat for you guys real quick, whatever her Twitch is. She doesn't even stream. So I'll pin her Twitter to the Twitch. But we'll bring her in right now. Bring in Ness. Hold up, where's she at? There she is. Boom. Bring her in. Boom. What up, Ness? What up, Ness?
Hey guys.
What's good?
Hi, Ness.
You guys are looking beautiful today. Let me put that out there first.
We're looking beautiful, Zona. You hear that?
With my dry shampooed hair.
Dry shampoo.
Yeah,
no matter how you look, Zona, you're
The
beautiful.
hell is dry shampoo? What is that?
It's literally in a
know what dry
can.
shampoo
You
is?
can
Why
spray
would
it
I
in
know
your
what dry
hair.
shampoo is? Why would I know that?
Because anyone could use it. It's not just like a woman's thing. Anyone could use it.
Do you see my hair, Ness? Oh.
No, you have a hat on.
Yeah, you got beautiful
I don't
locks of
have
hair.
hair anymore, you know?
You got beautiful locks
You know,
of hair. I don't want to hear it.
You can technically put it in your beard.
I could.
Technically.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, I never heard of a beard.
I used to have hair, though. Fun fact, I used to have hair. Actually, it was probably as long as Zona.
Really? No, there's no way.
Oh, absolutely. No,
Have
actually,
you seen how long my hair is?
my mustache was like shit, bro. No one's gonna tell me that? That's insane. Okay. All right, Ness.
What's up?
What's going on? Happy to have you on the show tonight. Super excited. Talk
I'm
to my
happy to
friend
be
here.
here. We're
Um,
friends?
are we friends? I mean, we don't have to be. We don't want to be friends.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Ness is my girlfriend.
Like, it's your girlfriend.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Okay. All right. Then
I'm
you
here for
can.
Zona.
All right. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, that's work I have to do. Zona, you can take control then, Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, Ness. When did you start gaming? And
Oh,
what
man.
games were your go-to while growing up?
I started gaming when I was literally like a little tiny 5-year-old child that could pick up a controller. Literally, as soon as I could pick up a controller, that's when I started. My mom was like really into games, and she bought us all the consoles, like the Sega, the NES, the Game Boy, that type of stuff. But like, I've been gaming for like as old as I am, like 20 years.
Dang.
And my go-to, that's so hard to say. I guess it like depends. Like either the Mario games, like the Super Mario
Mhm.
64 or the Sunshine Mario, or like the MW3 and Black Ops, or my Xbox days like
That's a
Halo and Gears of War.
that's a huge gap. Just gotta say that. Mario 64 does Mario Sunshine is a massive gap. Just gonna say.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, because it was in GameCube.
Mario 64 was not on GameCube.
Wait,
Mario
no, the Sunshine. No,
Sunshine
yeah, the Sunshine
was.
was. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I played the Super Mario 64
Yeah, it was on
on the
Nintendo
Nintendo.
64.
Yeah.
So you're not that
What
much
other?
old. You're not that much younger than me then. You played that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was playing that when I was like, I didn't know how to play it, but I played it.
Oh yeah, that's all that matters. Oh yeah.
No, but I've literally been playing like all my life.
So going off of the last bit you said there, what influenced you the most to get into Apex Comp?
I used to compete in Gears of War. That was
Let's
my first ever.
go. Let's
Yeah, that was my
go.
first ever comp gaming thing. And like after
Yes.
that game like kind of died out, I like had that competitive itch. Like I wanted to compete in something. So I tried like Halo, and I didn't like it, to be honest. And then like I got into Apex like heavily because I would play Apex like every now and then. I didn't really like BRs like Fortnite. I didn't or PUBG. I just did not like BRs. But, like Apex is different. I don't know what it is. Maybe the movement.
It's got to be the
Seems
movement.
fun. Yeah.
Because I feel you on that. Like I'm not a huge BR guy either. I was big
Yeah.
into like multiplayer, like Call of Duty. I mean,
Mhm.
I played competitive Gears of War as well, so like I was big into that. But then like first person shooter wise, it was Call of Duty, and then I don't even
Yep.
know. Was there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Maybe like
Not really. Maybe like Halo, but like
Halo. Yeah, but Halo's. I'm not a huge fan of Halo either, Ness. So don't worry.
yeah.
Yeah, I was never a big fan. Because you know what's funny? Because we were growing up, right? It was always you were either Halo or you were Gears. It was one of the two.
Yeah.
There was no the middle ground was Call of Duty. Like everybody, because
Uh-huh.
when you were in school, you were either a Halo gamer or you were a Gears gamer. And then once the new Call of Duty came out, everybody came together. And then once the Call of Duty died off, it went back to you're either a Halo gamer or you're a Gears of War gamer. It's funny to think about now. Now that we're at where we're at now, playing Apex all the time. It's funny to look back at that, and see where we came from. But I'm still, it's funny because when I first, nah, it's not true. When I first met you, it was on Instagram, and
Mhm.
it was through what Oops Gaming, or whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did Gears, and then I followed you on Twitter, and your pinned tweet is a Gears of War clip.
Yeah, but like an old Gears. It was like Gears from like 4 years ago. I think it was.
It doesn't matter. It's Gears, and Gears is great. Gears is one of the best games that we've ever had. We've ever had the
I
pleasure
miss
of
it.
experiencing that campaign itself is amazing.
Good.
We'll never experience that again in gaming. Like we won't. It's just
No, especially the first 2 years.
yeah,
Those
dude.
were like peak gaming.
The first one, they like you won't like. I remember being Gears 1, bro. Like playing Gears 2, it just wasn't the same. Like it wasn't the Gears 1. You'll never match that ever again, ever again. But it's funny.
Nope.
It's funny that you brought that up because I remember going on your Twitter and I'd see the clip. I think I messaged you. I was like, "Yo, you didn't tell me you played Gears, bro. What the fuck?" Like,
I thought you knew because I had it on my
how am I
Instagram
gonna know?
too.
How am I gonna know? How am I gonna know? I don't know. I'm not gonna go stalking your Instagram.
Yeah, it was kind of down there. It was a little old.
But tell us about the journey of Ness. Like, where did it start? You know, because I mean, obviously you told us, you know, what you did in the past, but like
Yeah.
branding yourself as Nessiez now, and you know, I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I'm gonna assume that your name is Vanessa. I don't know.
Yes.
Okay, so I mean, I'm sure that has something to do with the name, but then the Nessiez kind of twist to it as well. You know, from your first women's tournament to now, like, tell us about the journey of this.
You know what's crazy is my first ever tournament. I'm pretty sure it was a Rose tournament, and like I was playing. I hadn't even know, like I never seen anything competitive about Apex ever. I didn't see like the ALG things or any of that, so I knew nothing about it. Like I joined it just because like I wanted to play something comp, and I joined it with my friends. I don't know if you know them. You've probably seen them, Haloette and Celine.
Oh, dude, you played with them in
Yeah.
one of the Queen's Cups. You guys were called MLG Pros or whatever it was
Yes.
called. Yeah,
That was
yeah,
our name back then
yeah.
too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I literally we joined it knowing nothing. We just like know how to shoot. That's it. And like our very first game or our very first tournament, like one of the games we won. And then like we played like two more after and I just like I don't know, I just stopped playing. I didn't really want to play that much anymore. It just didn't like what's the word? It didn't like interest me like that. And then like 2 years later, 3 years later, the LAN happened at Raleigh and I was like, what? In my state? I'm going to this. I don't care. I live like an hour and a half away from Raleigh. So I ended up going. I didn't know I didn't know anyone besides like the giant pros like Hal and that type of stuff, 100 Thieves. But
Yeah,
like I went and it was so cool. I want to go to another land. It was actually the coolest thing I ever went.
makes me excited.
No, yeah, it was like it
You
really
should
did
go
inspire
split
me.
too.
Did
Like
you go to
that's the
Raleigh? Did
reason why.
you go to Raleigh, Zona?
Mm, No.
No.
I didn't get into comp like that until like like ALGS I should say this pretty much when champs came around. Um but like all I knew was women's comp. Like I knew there was ALGS, but like I wasn't interested for some reason.
Huh.
No,
And
yeah, I was
then
the
I
same
met
way.
Brendan. Champs came around, and I was just like, oh, like this is pretty lit. And now going to land in a month.
Let's go.
Ooh, fun.
Queen's Cast Live, Lan.
That's gonna be so fun.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe.
No, but yeah, that land just like inspired me to like play comp again, and I've been here since.
And here we are.
Yep.
Blessed with the viewing parties of Ness. You gotta stream more so I can watch you on the stream, dude. All I get is
True.
comps POV. That's all I get now is comps POV, which is great. Which is great. But I need more Ness. You know, Ness POV.
Yes,
You
POV is
yelling.
great.
You yelling. You're so much better. It's great. It's great. It's great. But I want I want to see your POV. You know.
Speaking about calm, LF1ing with her, what's the hardest part about those trials?
Oh my god, the hardest part? Well, we
Mhm.
were both just like we were just fraggers. So like hardest part was looking for an IGL because there's not many in women's comp. I don't blame them. IGLing is very hard. It went to the point to where like me and Con were like, well, we just had to do it ourselves to be able to find a third. But luckily we found Loop, and she's like an amazing player. But the hardest part is definitely looking for that fit.
Mhm.
So, you mentioned Loop. What was the trait that stood out the most that led you guys to scooping her up as your third?
I mean, for me, it's like how good she is at the game. Like she's insane at the game. She's probably one of the besides like the top M&K players, she's probably like one of them, I think. Besides Julie, Sabs, Cree, who else? Bond. At least in my opinion. She's actually really good and she doesn't like have that chance. Like she doesn't have opportunity to play as much as we do, and the fact that she
Mhm.
doesn't and still like frags out more than I do is crazy. And she's a pretty good IGL. Like she's not bad at it, but she has not been like IGLing for. I think she took a break. What it was, but she's like getting back into it.
Yeah, I remember her briefly at the beginning of the Queen's Cup. She was playing with somebody. I forget who it was, but I definitely recognized her name when you guys were trialing her. Just to talk about real quick, I also remember you guys trialing Jens Void, who also got signed to Risen Rose as well. Did it become difficult at any point to decide between the two of them?
Oh, extremely difficult. It was just like I don't even know like what made the like decision. It was just like whoever we vibe more with, I guess. And Loop is hilarious. Like I love her so much.
Loop's a
It
big
was just
supporter of
like
the
it wasn't
show.
like anything specific. Yeah, it wasn't anything specific that we like decided.
Yeah, I mean, Loop is somebody who DM'd me actually, and like it told me how much she loves the show and stuff. So it's, big Loop fan, big Loop.
No,
So
she's so nice.
to clarify, because I do cast her and watch party. What is the proper name I should be calling her in watch party?
It's Lupelia. But like
Lupelia.
imagine
But
calling that in game.
yeah, I'm
Like
not
the
gonna do
full
that.
name.
So is Loopy good? Is Loopy good? Because I like that.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
she would.
I tried to ask her,
Cute.
but I don't know if she understood what I was asking. So, Loopy is good. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Well, speaking of deciding between Jen and Lupilia, you guys play under an org, and obviously playing under an org comes with its responsibilities. A lot of the girls in the scene would love the opportunity to be signed. What kind of advice or what tips would you give to them to possibly land with like a tier 2, tier 3, or even a tier 1 org like we saw with Lust?
Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm so like grateful to be under His and Rose. They're like they offer so much. Like playing under org is actually I know it's not like a T1 org or whatever, but it's actually very helpful. And like I'm grateful for that. But posting, like doing content, like I feel like content is the number one thing. Like you would have to do that and like being humbled. If you keep those two up, then I'm sure like you definitely get offers, but like don't settle for like anything. Because we get offered like we got offered, me and Wumi, we got offered some things, but because we wanted to be under an org kind of badly. It didn't have to be a big org either. But we didn't settle because they didn't like understand. They were more of like a Call of Duty type of orgs where they're like, oh, we'll buy tickets for you and that type of stuff, but they didn't understand Apex and I don't we
I
didn't want to
miss
settle.
Fumi.
I do too.
Uh, Sorry to interrupt you. Just miss Fumi.
No, but
Sorry.
yeah, I think just doing content because a lot of orgs appreciate that. Just you putting your name out there as well as theirs, like just helping each other out
Mm-hmm.
is very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think we talk about almost every show, Zona, like content, how important it is, you know,
Yup.
and I think like we can't reiterate enough, like whether it's like posting clips on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or whatever it may be, or even just going live, Ness, you know,
Okay.
or even
Pretty
just going
silly,
live,
man.
I'm not,
That's
just
so
saying,
sweet.
Pressing the button.
I'm just saying, it's super important though, it really is, like,
No, it is.
and
It is. Especially right now.
it's yeah, and not even only for yourself, but for the scene in general. Like just being able to bring eyes to women's comp or whatever it is you may be doing. I mean, it could even be for the other scenes as well. Like it's just in general. Just if you're trying to get signed by somebody or trying to get noticed by somebody, you're not going to get noticed if you're just hitting go live. Like it's not how it works. Like it's
Oh
very
yeah.
rare. It's very rare that somebody gets noticed because they just hit go live. Like it's an easy thing to do. The hardest part is to continue to be consistent with content. That is the hardest part. So
It is.
um,
Consistency is so hard. You
yeah,
just need that discipline.
the discipline, and you just need the right situation too, because not everybody has situations where you can be consistent at all times. Like you could anybody go through life challenges. Like challenges happen, things change in a snap of a finger. So but what doesn't change is the ability to use your phone to make a quick clip for TikTok. Like it's not difficult to do. It's just a matter of if you want to do it. So definitely something we talk about every week for sure. But off of that, Predators.
Predators.
I missed that team, but
I miss the team too.
y'all got me into women's comp. I ain't gonna lie, Predators got me into women's comp. I'll never forget the day you guys played in Her Galaxy, and
Oh my god.
I'm at my house. Bro. Listen, I'm at my house. I'm in my living room, and I have my phone on the TV, and I'm screen sharing. And I'm watching Wumi's POV. I had Wumi up because I'm friends with you, so I'm watching Wumi's POV, and I'm rooting you guys on. And my wife, she had friends over, and I'm in the living room watching you guys playing Her Galaxy, and I'm screaming because you guys are going crazy. You guys were going crazy, bro.
No, we were.
I think you guys finished like top 5 or some shit like that, and I was just like, I'm cheering you guys on. And my wife was in the room. She's just like, "What?" Well, I could call it Jenna. You know who Jenna is. Jenna comes to the room. She's like, "What's going on? What are you doing? Like, what are you yelling about?" Just like, Ness and Woomy, they're killing it. Predators are killing it. I'm rooting you guys on. It was hilarious. That's what locked me in, bro. That's what locked me into women's comp was you guys. But watching you, I consider a friend competing at a high level. What is it for you that makes you keep coming back and competing every week in women's comp or just comp in general?
I really do appreciate you, Rhino. That means so much to me. You don't realize.
Of course, got you.
I'm glad you're in women's comp too. You gave us so many opportunities as well, Zona. Like I'm grateful for that.
I'm just here, okay? I'm just here.
No, but I
Predators
think it's
for
like what
life.
I
I got
mentioned
that.
earlier.
I got that emote in my thing. Hold on, I'm gonna put that emote in my chat real quick. I got that in my Woomies. It's like I'm one of my most used emotes. Hold on. I think I still
Wait,
have
I
it.
love that.
But continue. Go ahead. Go ahead. I can look for it after.
Yeah, I think it's what I mentioned earlier. It's just like there's no other game like Apex. Like I think I'm just addicted. It's like a toxic relationship. I can't leave it.
Just
I don't know
addicted.
why.
You and Com both.
I think she said the same thing. I ain't gonna lie.
She literally did. She literally did.
It's hilarious.
I can't remember who was your third during that. I can't remember. It was you.
Kara.
Kara, that's
Yeah.
right,
Kara cried.
dude.
Yes.
You guys had the contest at Stacks.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
bro.
wait, was it a Stacks?
It was Stacks.
No,
100%.
we had it at Fish Farms. Oh no, wait, you're right.
No, it was
We were
Stacks.
double con.
You double con, but you guys ran it down at Stacks, though. You forced that team out and made them go to Mud. I remember it, dude. I remember it. Kara was great, dude.
She's an amazing player.
She was
That was
great.
such a fun team to watch.
Oh, it was, dude. Hell yeah.
I
dude.
loved it. I loved it.
All right. Well, you guys something to add?
Did you find it? Did you find the emote?
I didn't. I think she took it off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's not on my thing anymore.
No.
I don't know. It's lost in the sauce. It's okay. We love Predators. Predators for life. I got the jersey in my closet.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. That's my team.
All right, Ness. You have the stage. Tell us
Big opportunity
in a
here,
minute.
Ness. Big opportunity.
Tell us in a minute what needs to change in women's comp. What are we missing from making this a staple in the Apex community?
Oh man.
Big stage
100% edge teams. I don't understand why. I'm guilty of this too, but like we're kind of learning the meta. And it's like I understand everyone is too, but like edge teams playing from like zone POIs. Or like every team thinking like they're an edge team. I don't know if it's like they don't know how to like the timing and the rotations, and it's just like easier playing their own game how they whatever they want. But like I think if there was like more zone teams, like edge teams would like die out and like not win every tournament and like games. I just think that once we like learn that like it could be a healthy like like pros or top CC finalist players could be healthy and fun to watch instead of like 6 teams zone 3.
Yeah.
That wasn't a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, you got more time.
More time.
Okay.
Stage is yours.
Dude, I don't know actually. Besides that.
I'm just playing with you. That's fine.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, what do I talk about?
No, I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier, right? It's content. You got to bring content to the table. If you don't bring content to the table, you don't bring any ROI, it's just not going to happen. You know, it's just, no one's going to take it seriously. So you really got to focus on the content. I'm going to tell every guest that comes on the show that we bring on. I mean, you're bringing you on for a reason, you know, so just make content, you know, post a clip on Twitter, post clips on YouTube Shorts. Get into YouTube. That's my biggest thing. Get into YouTube. YouTube, TikTok. Those are the two big dogs. Get into that for content. You know, put out long form content. And your teammate's very good at it. Complex, she's a big advocate with that. She does great. Her content's awesome when it comes to full length videos. I mean, even if it's just a game, you pop off Ness, you have 15 kills or something. Just make sure you're recording. You put that clip on. You know, who knows sees it. You know. You don't know who sees it, so.
Oh, true.
You know, it's there's a lot of opportunity. You know, and we've talked to Kai. You know, Kai was on the show. Me, Zona, and Steve talked to Kai and Sabs about content as well. They had great input when it comes to, you know, maybe you don't have a great day or a great week with comp, and that's what your content is. It's just comp based. You know, go about what was Steve's suggestion? Just you know, going over like what you did wrong, I guess, like a coaching kind of side to it. You know, there's just tons of ability to do when it comes to content and comp. So I think that's probably the thing that matters the most here. But staying focused on a goal, staying focused on a goal seems to be what influences people the most to pursue dreams, right? I mean, you focus on a goal. Your goal is usually based off of what your dream is and what you want to do in life. What is the goal for you and your squad? Like, what is it that you guys have set in front of you right now that is helping you pursue that dream that you guys all have of being a professional Apex player, which I'm assuming is your dream at this point?
Yeah, it's just to be known as one of the top teams. Be known like to be like one of the like TSM and like Zenith or what's her new name? Solus. I want to be known as like the top teams, and like I want it, like me personally, I want to be like a well-rounded player. To be like one of the, I don't want to say like the best controller player, but like it's controller, and like there's a lot of talented ladies out there. I don't really take it like hard, but I do want to be like one of the top players.
You got that.
I mean, you already are. I mean, no, there's no doubt in that, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Controller player wise, I think everybody in the scene would agree. I honestly do. I think if you sat down with the top players in the women's comp, I believe they would probably mention you in the top 5 for controller player. Absolutely.
Thank you.
No, I mean for sure. Maybe if not top 5, definitely top 10. I mean, maybe
there's so many like talented.
Oh, there's very. Oh no, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You are not wrong. But I mean, Zona. I mean, am I wrong? Like I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong. I think I've seen it.
You're not.
I think I've seen it on Twitter before. Have I not? Have I not seen Kai shout you out as one of the best fraggers in the scene? I mean,
you definitely have.
I mean, that's somebody. That's not a name you take lightly. There, Kai is one of the best players we have.
Yeah,
and she's shouting you out, bro.
Actually.
Like that's something you take. You don't take that lightly. You take that seriously. I mean, Ness, you are a phenomenal player. 100%. Like you do not sell yourself short. 100%. Like keep grinding, keep doing you. You guys are doing fantastic. Super excited to see what the future is for Team Risen Rose. I think you guys got a bright future ahead of you. You guys are one of the best duos we got in women's comp. Hopefully you guys stick it together, stick it through, continue to grow as a duo with your new third, which is very exciting to see. But we do have the fun questions the Zona's going to ask, because that's Zona's thing. But before we do that, one more question for you from me. Something I like to ask all the guests. What is your most memorable moment right now in your competitive career?
Oh, I have so many memories tied to Apex. I think the most memorable has to be like her Galaxy finals. Whenever we were like, I think the first 3 games, we were top 4 out of all the teams, out of
I
all 20
know.
teams in
I
finals, we
remember.
were top 4.
I remember.
And then, yeah, and then last second we got conned by this random team. I don't know who, I forgot, but we got conned last second on fish farms, and we 2-0'd them. In the third game they left, and like we finished 7th, I think it was. Something like that, out of like 150 teams that like competed in her Galaxy.
Yeah,
So I feel
that
like we
was
like really
insane.
did prove everyone wrong in that like finals. Like, we were not top 20, we were not top 15, top 10. We were 7th, like, and we were at 4th at one point.
There was a point where you guys were close, like spot. There was
Yeah.
because you went on a roll on World's Edge. You guys won like you guys. It was pretty close. I thought you were gonna win. I was like, yo, there's a
We were
shot.
so close. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we really did good grief the last game. But I didn't like hold it against anyone as part of the game.
I got those clips on my channel still.
Really?
Yeah. I thought
I
about
need to
putting.
watch
I
that.
thought about putting them on tonight, but I was like, yeah, not gonna.
I have to watch that back.
Yeah.
I miss those days. Everything was simpler.
Everything was simpler. All right, Zona, your time is now.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Ask your fun questions.
Okay, question 1 for you, Ness. What is a legend comp that you've always wanted to try but isn't meta?
Oh, Mirage.
Did you say Mirage?
Yes, anything Mirage. Mirage, Valk, Gibby.
Wow.
That's a
Wow. Mirage, Valk, Gibby. That's new.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Gibby, Mirage, Valk, Newcastle.
Gibby, Mirage. That's 4 people in this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
cook
one of
with-
them.
What's going on here? We added a guy to the list here. What's going
Yeah,
on?
it's gonna turn to quads now.
4v4s and quads. Okay. Hey, maybe it does. Maybe it does quads. Who knows? No, Mirage is great. Mirage.
Yeah,
I
he's actually
think-
fun.
I think Mirage is one of the most underrated legends we have. I ain't gonna lie.
100%.
I think Mirage is definitely the most annoying legend to fight. Like,
You get these little decoys like every second or something.
like a good Mirage, like an actual Mirage main, like someone who plays Mirage, like our friend Blunt, like fighting him or someone like that in a game, it's not fun.
No, it is not.
No, it's not
I
fun.
like give up halfway.
That's where I uninstalled the game like I did last night. I was like, fuck this game. Oh, shit.
All right. I hope you didn't cheat on this next question because I'll be sad. How many games do you think you have on Overstat?
Oh my god, how many games? Okay, so I've been playing for like a little over a year. For a while I played every single day. It has to be like over 1,000.
You locking in that answer?
So what's our
A
record?
specific
1,100.
1,100. Sammy had
Or
1,100.
no, sorry, 11. I think it's like 1183 or something when Sammy came on.
Yeah, Sammy had the record. Sammy holds the record. She had more than Sabs and she has more than Kai.
Yep.
So
I might have more than that. I don't know though.
you might though. You might, but she does the same
Yeah.
you do though. She actually does. She does co-ed too at night every night.
Oh
so.
wait, no, you're
Mhm.
right. She got that actually. But I know I have like at least 1,000. 1,032. That's my number.
1,032. I like it. Let's go. What we got, Zona?
You are actually only 40 games off.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
You're at 992.
992?
No, you were too close,
Mhm.
bro. Too close. Right? What the fuck?
No, I knew I had like over. I thought I had over 1,000 at least.
What's up with the
That's
32
actually-
there? We'll toss some.
That's actually the closest we've ever had as a guess.
Wait,
No.
really? I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was who was the one that guessed like mad low and it was really high? Was it Caro? Somebody guessed hella low. It might have been Zia. Somebody guessed hella low and it was like triple what they said. It was hilarious. I forget who it was.
God.
I
I forget
think
who
it
it
might have
was.
been Carol because Carol didn't expect to have that many.
Yeah. I think she might have thought matches. She guessed like how many matches she played. I think she had like 6, right? She had like 6.
I think she said like 30.
Whatever it is, but yeah.
Something like that. But then she had like
Wait, she said she had
300 or
30?
30 games
Yeah.
played.
Yeah.
She forgets her daydream days, you know.
No, for real.
Yeah,
They were
for real.
grinders.
But all right, Ness, that's it. Thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, thank
We
you for inviting
appreciate
me.
we appreciate all you do for a women's scene, and we're excited to see you continue to compete this coming week. You know, we're loaded with shit now. We got oversight starting up. You know, we got other things coming in the future. Women's circuit stuff. I got Queen's Cup stuff coming up soon. Rose Cup finals coming up in a little while. A lot of stuff happening here. So we
So
appreciate
excited.
you to take your time here tonight on this Sunday to hang out with us and talk a little bit about your journey and your comp career, yada yada yada. And maybe we'll see you back on the show in the future. I'm gonna be talking to you, I'm sure, very soon. So enjoy the rest of your night, and thank you again for coming on. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you guys for inviting me and having me.
Of course.
Have a good night.
Bye.
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 Zona. So that was Ness from Risen Rose. Big shout out to Ness. Her thing was pinned. Hold on, let me do this again. Oh, that's not the right thing. Ah, man. All right, so we're having issues with my bot. My bot's not cooperating. But you can find her on Twitter. If anybody is in the chat that can help us out there, post her Twitter thingy in the chat. It'd be great. One of my mods. Be fantastic. But definitely check her out. She doesn't stream enough, so get on her case. Tell her to stream more. Tell her to make some more content. Tell her to get more busy with this. She's insanely cracked. She's very, very talented. One of the best controller players we have in women's comp. So big shout out to Ness for coming on the show tonight. We have some announcements to make here soon.
Oh yeah, we do got a couple, huh?
Couple announcements. But before we do that, just remind you, next week there'll be no show. No show next week because of the Cookies Clash. We have I'm gonna be casting, and Steve's gonna be adminning. So Zona would be by herself.
I'm gonna be playing.
Zona's gonna be playing. That's right. So no show next Sunday. So definitely go by Cookie's channel, the Cookies Jar, I think it's called. I'll be posting on Twitter all week. Don't worry, I'm helping her advertise it and whatnot. So, yes, so no show next week. The following week will be, we're gonna have Amici or Ange and Alligator. They're gonna be coming on. I think they recently changed their team name, so I'm not sure if they're called Ravens still or not. I'm not really sure what their team name is at this point, but they're gonna be coming on as a duo. As they're still LF wanting. I told them if they have a third by then, they'll bring them on the show as well. So that's going to be our next guest. And then the week after that, we're going to have Karma coming on, which would be Anna, Boba, and Inhaler. So that'll be fun as well. So,
Oh, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, and then May, I got a lineup in May as well. So we're going to have guests throughout the spring here into the summer. It's been successful, man. 10 episodes on it. 10 episodes down.
It flew by.
It does. It flies by. It's crazy how quick this went by. I remember when I first asked you to be a host on here. I remember when I first asked you to be a host, I was like, I thought about it. It's like, I don't think this will ever work. I don't think this will ever happen. And then, it's been here. And, I've had this in my plans for over a year. Now to see it come to light and see where we're at now with it, it's fantastic. I'm super stoked. And I am excited what we can continue to grow here on the Queen's Cast. And I can't say thank you enough to everybody who supports our show, who listens to us on YouTube, who listens to us on Spotify. If you haven't left a 5-star for us on Spotify yet, please do so. Even if you want to listen to the episode another day, whatever it may be, watch the episode on YouTube, leave us a 5-star on Spotify. Show us some support there. Share our thing on Twitter. When I post it the next day. Super appreciative of everybody who does support our show. It means a lot to us. We see you in our chats every week. So it's very nice. It's very what's the word, Zona? Very no, not humbling. I don't know. Satisfying.
Maybe
I don't know. We're not very bright over here, but it's
we're
nice.
not.
It feels good. It feels good to see.
We're cooked at this point in the day.
Yeah. It feels good to see the support. It feels good to see the support. But with that said, I have a couple announcements. First off, you guys can see my name has changed to Ryno Live. So my channel is Ryno Live now. The logo is done. I shared it on Inspiring. Thank you, Stee. Stee is in the chat. Inspiring is definitely not the word I was looking for, but I'll take it. Brother. Thank you. Thank you. But Ryno Live is the new name. The logo was posted today on the Twitter. It's official. Everything's gonna be changed over, color-wise, yada yada yada. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking for sure, but this is the route that has been shown to me, and I think this is where I fit in. I think this is where I belong, and Ryno Live is here. I'm going to be a podcast host. We're going to be doing the Queen's Cast every Sunday, and I have another project planned in the future, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But we also got the watch parties throughout the week. Rose Cup, we'll be watch partying the Oversight, we'll be watch partying Women's Circuits, tournaments, and qualifiers. Then we got the Queen's Cup, Princess Cup coming back in May.
Woo!
That was a drop. I don't think anybody heard that. It's a drop, brother. That was a drop. It's coming back in May. So that'll be back. We're working on the rules, working on the structure, things that we're ironing out some kinks. The first season was good. It was fantastic, regardless of what some people may think. Hosting 2 tournaments in one day, match point finals. We had 60 plus viewers in both channels throughout the whole thing. I mean, it couldn't have been more successful. So definitely coming back for season 2. It's going to be coming back in May, which is exciting. I'm working on some stuff too behind the scenes. So keep your eyes peeled for that on Twitter. But in the meantime, we do have a couple more announcements.
So many things today.
I know, bro. I know. You want to go first?
No.
Okay. So the 17th, we're going to be. So originally, I had planned a duos random royale for the Queen's Cup and Princess Cup participants, and then we had some things happen with the game getting hacked, and then things just not aligning, so I could never really reschedule it. And now we're rescheduling it. It's not gonna be random royale anymore, though. It's gonna be a duos tournament straight up. Sign up with your duo, women's only. It's for the women's scene, so it's a duos tournament. So sign up with your duo. Don't have to be your teammate. It's just whoever you want to play with. 20 teams. Signups will open up soon. We're working on a Discord. Shout out Stee. Stee is building a Discord for us for the Grind Squad. So all our tournaments will be held in that Discord there. So it's not confusing. I know how confusing it can be sometimes in other Discords with their things going on as well. You know, I don't want to complicate things. So the duo tournament signups will reopen probably sometime in the middle of next week. So keep your eyes peeled on that on Twitter. I will be posting all that stuff on there. Also, we're not done. We have the following Wednesday. This is all Wednesdays. Sorry, Wednesdays. So not next Wednesday. Wednesday after that was the 17th, I think. 17th, sorry.
Yeah.
17th, yeah. It'll be 6 p.m. By the way, we're switching to 6 p.m. I'm not doing 7 p.m. anymore. Shout out Rec for that. By the way, I'm switching to 6 p.m. I'm not doing 7 p.m. anymore. So 6 p.m. on Wednesdays. It helps me so much as a human. Being able to go to bed and take a nap before work at 8:30 instead of 9:30 is amazing. So we're starting at 6 p.m. Eastern, moving forward on everything. I apologize if it doesn't work with you, but that's just what it has to be. But 6 p.m. Eastern will be the duo tournament on the 17th. Signups will open up this week. Your eyes peeled on Twitter. And then we have the following Wednesday, we have a 3v3 tournament that we're going to be hosting with Sammy from PPG. Shout out to Sammy. She's going to sponsor it. She's going to donate $150 to the prize pool. Shout out Sammy. Sammy's an OG. She's a homie. Former guest of the show, friend of the podcast. We're going to be doing a 3v3 tournament. It's going to be super fun. I love watching y'all warm up in 3v3s. It's super fun, entertaining. So we're going to be working on that. That's going to be opened up for signups soon. I still have to talk to her about how many teams we're going to do and the format and stuff. I think we're going to keep it to 8 teams. So it'll be first come, first serve. because we agreed on it would be kind of wrong if we just invited the 8 best teams. Wouldn't be fair. So we wanted to make sure it was open to everybody, which I agreed with 100%. So keep your eyes peeled to Twitter as well for that. Make sure the signups are opened up at a fair time so everybody has the opportunity to sign up. Make sure the Discord invites are out before that is all said and done. So that is going to be the following Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be a bracket-style 3v3 tournament, which is super fun. I love my bracket-style shit. March Madness to the top. And then Queen's Cup starts up the following week on the first Wednesday of May. All that information will be put out once the rules and the structure is solidified. We are having a meeting tonight, so once that's all set in stone, I will put out that information and we'll get that rocking and rolling. And that's it for me, Zona. You got anything else? Any other announcements?
It's not really an announcement, but the solar eclipse is tomorrow.
Oh my god. They canceled school?
Did they?
They did some places.
Jeez.
Don't look at the sun tomorrow, yo. Yeah, if you're that dumb, you want to go outside.
You have the glasses.
You go stare at the sun if you want. It's up to you.
You can go to your local stores and get glasses so you can look at the eclipse. Otherwise, don't do it.
Right on Apex Podcast, bring out the fucking eclipse. Go stare at the sun. It looks nice. No. Just be careful tomorrow. There's been some reports. Maybe the last day we have on this earth. So. Yeah,
facts. It's 2012 all over again.
I've experienced this before, right? Like this has happened, right? Like I'm not. Like I was talking about this. I was talking about this the other day with somebody. I was like, this has definitely happened before. I remember these glasses from something. But
yep. My dad was asking me about it when I went to the store. He's like, "Did you see these glasses anywhere?" And I was like, "No."
Well, I got mine from 2015. I'm an OG dog. An OG. Lock me in for the solar eclipse. It's just that's funny. So that's tomorrow. Shit, I'm getting a new couch tomorrow, so that's exciting. New couch.
Just don't stare at the sun.
Just don't stare at the sun
while you get your couch.
Well, I'm gonna be staring at my computer screen, trying to be good at Apex again.
Vibes. We love that.
No, it's not. It's not gonna happen. All right. Well, that's it. That's it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming by to the Queen's Cast, episode 10. Episode 10 Zona next week. No show next week.
11. No show next week.
Following week, episode 11 with.
Yeah, all of us are literally going to be in the same lobby.
Yeah, with
doing different things.
Yeah, and I didn't want to take away the viewership either from Cookies. Like she does such a hard job. I mean, a hard job. What does that even mean? She works so hard with what she does with the Cookies Clash, Cookies Cup, and stuff. I didn't want to take that away from her. Not that we're pulling in a crazy amount of numbers, but still, I didn't want to have that clash. And Zona wouldn't be there. It would be nobody. There would be no show. So I don't know how it would even work. I'd have to bring on like a surprise guest, and it'd be weird to having them host my show while I'm not even here, So so no show next week. Following week we'll be back episode 11. So once again, if you guys want to watch the show again, it'll be available on YouTube and Spotify tomorrow at 9. Actually, no, Spotify will be available at 9 a.m., but YouTube won't be available till 4 p.m. Eastern because of algorithms. So if you want to check it out again, head over to those !Spotify. I don't think it's gonna work because I changed my name, but it's on Spotify. Just look up Queen's Cast; it'll come up, and leave us a 5-star on Spotify. We appreciate y'all if you do. If you don't, pick rocks. Sub to my YouTube. That's where you can find all the recaps for the Queen's Cup, Princess Cup, as well as all the past episodes of the Queen's Cast. But I'm signing off here. Zona, any last words before we head off?
Good luck, have fun to everybody this week in all of the qualifiers and the tournaments and scrims. That's about it.
About it. You have anything this week?
I have scrims Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, ladies' night on Friday, Cookies Clash on Sunday.
Okay. Do we have any finals this week?
No,
right?
LCQ for Rose Cup, is that this week?
No, it's next week.
Not that I'm aware of.
Nothing. Yeah, we just got the first week of oversight, so That's exciting. Let's hopefully that plays out well for the women's scene, and it goes good for Tempo and them over at that company. So it's not gonna do anything but help us. But all right, chat. That's it for us. We're gonna raid out to Lurchette. Show her some love. She's a homie of the show. She's a homie of my channel in general. She's super supportive of the women's scene. So show her some love. I appreciate y'all again for coming by tonight, and thank you for dealing with me and Zona's yapping. And we look forward to seeing you at the next show. Okay, enjoy your week. Enjoy the solar eclipse. Don't stare at the sun. And that's it. I think that's it. I'm gonna shut up now. That's it. All right. Love you all, man. Bye.